Hello, I hope everybody is doing all right. Let's go ahead and get ourselves started. So the first personal reading that we have in the queue here today is personal reading order number 81. You would like to know, what are you supposed to tell them about the dream? Let us see. All right, so based on this combination, I would say try to stay positive about it. So any sort of positive elements that you feel that could be brought forward, bring the positives. But remember that when it comes to Two of Cups, as much as it is about you connecting with another, it's also you connecting with yourself. So the dream might actually not have anything to do with her. Even though she was in your dream, it may be something that is more about you, that is referenced through her, than it is anything to do with her herself. And the Eight of Swords talks about getting caught up in other people's words, thoughts, or ideas that could cause restriction. So this could say you had a dream of her tending to a garden, and she's picking up the garden, and then she's tending to these roses in the garden, and she gets spiked by the thorn, and she starts bleeding younger because she gets spiked by the thorn, and you bring her a band-aid. Oh, what a beautiful dream. There you are, supporting sister, having the band-aid ready, right? And you want to warn her, oh, maybe there's something that looks really beautiful because we saw the rose, but it's actually a thorn, right? Maybe that has to do more with you trusting others. That's something, people that you are close to and you trust, your sister, right? Not to say that it is your sister that is who is going to betray you or anything like that, but your sister is being used as a representation of some trust, which is why she's coming forward in your dream. And you are presented with an opportunity of something that looks really good, the rose, but it is not actually really good. And because of your trusting nature, you've moved forward, you've tried to connect with something, but you realize it's what you needed. It caused the hurt, the bleeding, the prick of the finger, but you can also resolve it with the Band-Aid, right? You can come to your own rescue with the Band-Aid. Maybe it has to do more with that than it is having to do anything with the idea of your sister herself. So I would say anything positive that you could bring forward with the dream. We could use it as an example of your sister looking at the rose. She walked up to the rose, she went to the rose. Maybe this is for your sister to look after more beautiful things, go after more beautiful things. Chances, look for the beauty in situations, but she doesn't need to know about the prick. She doesn't need to know about anything else, right? Maybe that is more so an aspect for you to be able to realize. So that's what I would say when it comes to the situation, because the Eight of Swords say that maybe she could get caught up in whatever it is that happened in your dream, and it could cause her restriction rather than movement forward, when in reality, it wasn't even a message meant for her. It was a message meant for you, which is why you had the dream and she did not. So that's what I would. Let's go ahead here with our next personal reading, which is personal reading order number 84. These are paid personal readings. These are not free. These are not for the collective. These are paid personal readings only, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Let's go ahead here with personal reading order 84. You would like to know what's coming up for you. Let us see what's coming up for you. I thought something switched over there for a second, but it did not. So there is some sort of opportunity coming forward towards you. We see the Wheel of Fortune, which talks about a change of luck, change of energy, your luck getting better, things moving forward in your favor. So there is some sort of big change coming forward for sure, where things are switching around to benefit you. We see the Page of Cups, though, and the Page of Pentacles, which can say that communication, good news is trying to come forward, maybe in love, commitment, or this is something that brings you joy, good news about an opportunity to move forward with something that you would enjoy, you would like, maybe something that brings you money or something that brings you stability. This could be good news coming forward from a romantic prospect or partner, King of Cups, somebody who cares about you coming forward, connecting with you, making you feel a sense of structure, value, recognition of, bringing forward care in a nurturing environment. So I would say what's coming up for you, whether it be the idea of somebody or some news, that bring forward fun, stability, and structure. And it seems like things are shifting around here to work out in your favor, make you feel emotionally secure, but also be around other people that are going to bring in this emotionally secure energy and make you feel like your luck is changing, where there is opportunities of support, good value, and good direction forward. So your luck moving in your favor rather than something is taking away from you. That's what I would say. So let's see. Let's check in on this connection and see what's going on here. All right, so it seems like there is a nurturing energy that's wanting to come forward. We have the Empress, we have the Queen of Cups. We are wanting to connect, wanting to bring in a nurturing growth energy to come forward. Not only does the Queen of Pentacles try to tend to the garden to bring forward this growth, but the Empress also talks about growth, new opportunity, and new beginnings. So the energy surrounding this connection is trying to grow, and it seems like at least for one party that it's bringing forward the things that we're looking for, wanting, and desiring. But then we also have the idea coming forward of choice lovers to say that maybe the other party is kind of seeing if this is something that they still want to choose, if they still want to move forward with. So right, I would say the energy surrounding the connection is growth, that there is a good flow that's trying forward, that there is the opportunity here to see something move forward, happen, and see good energy come forward from it. But it seems like we're not both committed to making that happen. It's more of one party's choice, more of one party's first choice to make something happen rather than it being both parties, first choice to move forward. Even with the idea of the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, with the Empress, like putting something on a pedestal. To one party, it's a high desire, it's a feel of abundance or growth or excitement. And to the other party with the Queen of Pentacles, it's more of a slow and steady, sort of one step at a time, tending to one's own. And so kind of each day to the next thinking, is this something I still want to commit myself to? Is it something I want to move forward with? Is this still something that I'm feeling connected to, right? So I see it being in a space where there is growth that's trying to surround this connection and good energy to nurture it to something more. But it seems like one party is definitely a little more committed into the idea of it making them happy rather than both parties are in that place. I wouldn't say that this is something that is trying to head out the door, but I would say that something that, maybe needs to feel a little bit more the right choice to the other party here. We have time flies by when I'm around you. So they enjoy your company, enjoy connecting with you. They do feel connected with you here based off this card as well. But again, there's something coming forward where they're kind of questioning, is this something that they want to commit themselves to for a longer period of time? Or is this something that they want to maybe look at their other choices, other directions, other options? So that's what I would say. So let's go ahead here for 85. If anybody is interested in a personal reading, check out the website temperanceandsage.com. Let's go ahead and see. Is A looking for some sort of message from you in order to know it's okay to come forward? Let's go ahead and see. So I would more so say no than I would say yes. The Magician talks about the power within of ourselves. So there's something within inside of them that recognizes that they have the ability to move something forward, that they can make something happen, that they have it within inside of themselves to take charge and to take action. So I don't see them really waiting in a sense, or kind of like needing to know it's okay. Force can say that they are very stuck in the past or they're stuck on trying something new. So I think it's a matter of them waiting to know it's okay to reach out. They may be kind of a little bit stuck on what to do in reaching out or how to make something move forward or what to kind of do. The Magician says, I recognize within my power, right? I know I have the capabilities of doing so. I know I can do this. But the Four of Cups have a really hard time here in moving forward in a new way or accept to make something happen. And the Four of Wands is a feeling of passion or connection or flow. So feeling this desire to connect, or feeling maybe even a little bit more comfortable in being in the present moment. So not really feeling the rush to make something, kind of feeling okay with where we're at here right now. The Knight of Wands is very much frat bro energy to me. The I can make something happen, I can get a yes at any time. So I don't really see them being in a position of like waiting until it's okay. I see them maybe just being a little bit more comfortable with where things are at right now, and say, I don't need to make something rush to happen. I don't need to make something happen right now. I'm kind of okay with moving forward with the flows to where things are at, because I believe that it's within my power here with the Magician to make something happen. So because I know at any point in time the button's right in front of me to take action, I don't have to rush to take any sort of action to move something forward. So I would more so say no than I would say yes with this, combination here. I think it's kind of like I think it's kind of like the idea of I found the golden ticket, so now I can relax and cash in the golden ticket at any point in time I want to. There's no need to rush to the bank now. I have a golden ticket, I can wait to any point in time to go ahead and cash it. That's kind of how I see this combination coming forward here. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, Temperance and Sage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal readings. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. You can also go ahead and check out the website. I have a lot of goodies up there as well, so temperanceandsage.com. There's a lot of frees up there. If you are looking for some things, feel free to go ahead and check out the website. I do a daily affirmation card for zodiac signs for free up there. It changes every single day. New tarot card for the zodiac sign that is free, that changes every single day there too. So check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for some free goodies. We have personal reading order number 86. 86, you'd like to know, has deep thoughts about yourself. Let us see. All right, so based off this combination, I would say yes. When it comes to this combination, it's not something that we're sitting there in an anxious sort of racking our brain, trying to figure something out, or trying to be in a place of chewing our fingernails off, trying to get the answer sort of direction. We're not really seeing that energy coming forward here. We are feeling a nurturing energy with the Queen of Pentacles, so this could be expanding ideas. We think about you, oh, I wonder what you're up to today, and the mind kind of expands based off of that topic here, like wildfire with the Knight of Pentacles, branching off to certain ideas that perhaps they think that you could be up to in terms of activities. But the Temperance card, peaceful, patient energy. So this is not, oh, I wonder if you're going to the grocery store. I wonder what groceries you're going to get. Oh, I bet you're going to get your favorite thing. Oh, and I bet you're going to do this. This is like, oh, I wonder if what you're up to today. Maybe you've gone to go get groceries. Maybe you've gone to oh, that would be nice. It's a beautiful day outside. End of thought, moving on to the next thing, right? That sort of idea that's coming ahead. It's not a wondering or an anxious energy. It's very much at peace, in a place of flow, but having thoughts about you, yeah. So let's go ahead and see. First message is radio silence. So they can be feeling the weight of the silence here between the two of you, not saying something that they feel like perhaps could be important to say, as well as I hope bump into you every day, has a desire to be around you and to connect with you. And then we also have need to rebuild. So they could be wanting to rework something, the energy between the two of you. Maybe they need to work on themselves in some sort of way, shape, or form, needing to kind of work on themselves and their energy in order to come forward in a different way. But this is them basically saying, hey, maybe in the silence here between the two of us, I'm working on myself. Even though I do have a desire to connect with you, I still need to work on myself in the meantime here. So I see them being in a place of having thoughts about you, yes, but it's not in a rushed energy. It's not an anxious energy. It's kind of more in a go with the flow sort of, as you've popped into my mind sort of direction. They feel the sense of flow going forward with the thought of it, but not the need to like hold on to the thoughts or anything like that. So that's what I would say. If anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Alrighty, let's go ahead for 87. 87, you'd like to know, what can you do to release your fear of being seen and start sharing a message confidently? Let us see. So the Star is to recognize your uniqueness in relation and recognize the vulnerability with it. This could be doing some more vulnerability exercises here with this Knight of Wands to try to get you Nine of Wands out of your comfort zone. So instead of being this full-blown energy of maybe putting yourself on the internet or talking in front of big crowds, maybe we make the conversation with the cashier. Maybe we ask somebody for directions on the street, right? Something that just kind of inches into the place of being uncomfortable and being seen, rather than trying to run right into traffic right away, right? Instead of trying to hold a concert in front of 100,000 people, let's go ahead and, I don't even know, ask for a different sort of meal accommodation at a restaurant, right? Whatever it may be that you in a little bit of an uncomfortable position, but doesn't put you in front of everybody making this uncomfortable position, can sort of bring that, bringing down the wands energy and make you feel more stable, more confident. So instead of doing it, chopping away at 100 right at once, just try the one step at a time sort of approach. It makes you feel a little bit more confident in being vulnerable. That'll make it better overall to build up to being seen. So instead of making a TikTok account and posting on the TikTok account on public, film it and make it private. Film it, make it a draft, right? Film it, schedule it. Schedule it for a month in advance. TikTok, you can schedule a month in advance. So schedule it a month in advance and don't go back and check it. Delete the app. Next week you'll forget about it. All of a sudden there it's been posted. What you gonna do now? It's been posted. At least 2 people have seen it. I know for my TikToks, at least 2 people see the TikToks, right? So maybe there's something like that. Posting and forget about it. And then all of a sudden, hey, it's out there. What can you do now? You've posted it, and you can kind of work with those feelings backwards like that. So doing little actions to make yourself feel better, to build up the long-term success, and to try and, be a bull in a china shop. Let's go ahead and see what's good for you that's coming forward here this week. Let us see. I saw that Empress, but Jesus, that's like a third of the deck here. So there is some sort of happiness and connection with others that's trying to come forward this week. I don't overly see it as the idea of something romantic, and I do more see it as the idea of something in more of a family sort of sense. That's the energy that I see coming forward. Close connections, family, work relations, people that feel like family, right? That's more of the energy that I do see coming forward here when it comes to this combination. It seems like there's something that's trying to come ahead here to give a sense of looking at things in a different way, looking at the possibilities, looking at those, looking at the opportunities here to connect with others in a place of happiness, rather than to try and focus maybe on more romantic connections. This could be focusing on platonic connections, people that feel like family, and recognizing on how to switch away from doing something in the past to now this new direction, new opportunity of moving forward. So I would say that there's some sort of realization that's coming forward for you this week that allows you to focus on the good of platonic relationships and connections, and that allows you to be in this Empress energy, drawing more of this good to come forward towards you, feeling more in control about what you're asking to see in your life, and you can create new beginnings to create more of this good growth, flow, and happiness energy to come forward. So that's what I would say. So let us see. Was this for the better for not working at the house? Let us see. So I would say yes, Three of Swords energy can cause anxiety, it can cause difficulties in moving forward, difficulties in growth and expansion. And when we have this Page of Swords coming forward, we want you to look towards more. We want you to be curious. We want you to move forward. And if you're having a hard time being in a place to move forward here with this Three of Swords, then that's going to cap you instead of allow you to grow and expand. So not being able to do that here is definitely the better direction of moving forward, rather than to be at the house. It just doesn't seem like that was for you. There could be some sort of emotional attachment or emotions that come with not working there. But the King of Cups is asking you to get your emotions under control here and try to frame things in a bit of a more balanced sort of direction in order to get opportunity and outcome and overall idea to come forward here. So Six of Pentacles, what's being taken will be given in something in reverse instead, right? So we're taking away something that's not good for you in order to balance it out and give you something good for you. So that is something to keep in mind, especially with the idea of the King of Cups, of like control the emotions, don't worry about the situations, or don't allow your emotions to get the better of you. If you seek, you will find. Page of Swords, better opportunities come around the corner. So I would say yes, it is for the better for you not working at that house. And let us see what happened at the job as to why they did that to you. Let us see. So we have two Hermit cards coming forward here. There's something about personal growth that needs to come ahead. This could either be that they just found that it's time for you to move into new directions, or they found maybe it wasn't necessarily the best for you to be in that particular area. There's some other direction that's better for you here. It seems like it's redirection. There could be something to do with isolation, not finding you explore your skills to the best of your abilities at that particular direction there too. So we need something to switch up here so that you're being put in a better place. We don't want you to work and not receive the good to forward from it. We don't want to see your energy go down. We don't want to see your skill set go down. We want to see you be put in a place that maybe you can grow a little bit more here. And it just seems like maybe they needed you to move into a different direction, especially since we see the two hermits going in this way, but then the value is going in another way. It's like in order to get the value out of this situation, push things around completely here, we need to have something different coming ahead. And High Priestess say that intuitively you may be able to recognize that as well. Like there's better opportunities that can come forward, or something would have led you down a path that wasn't necessarily the best for you here as well. So it seems like there is some sort of redirection that needed to happen in order to give you some sort of growth here, and that's why they did what they did. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings. I also have some free goodies up on the website there too, so maybe you check that out, temperanceandsage.com. You can get a free tarot card every single day for your zodiac sign if you check out on the website. Affirmations for your zodiac sign daily. And if you'd like to have a personal reading, you can check out the rest of the websites to pay for a personal reading. Right now we are doing the live personal readings. We go live every single Thursday through, or I should say a Sunday, Thursday, live at 5 p.m. Central in order to do the personal readings. You can also go ahead and have a personal reading in private there as well, temperanceandsage.com. Select anything that does not say the word live personal reading, and it will be done in private there instead. Alrighty, let's go ahead here with personal reading order number 88. Let us see, is different types of ways that you have in mind to make money going to be what you need, what you need to do to make money? Let us see. Or what you do to make money. Let us see. So I would say not necessarily, but the idea of creating change could definitely be good. The death card does talk about shifts and changes in terms of moving forward. So something's evolving, something's shifting, something is changing. Maybe even what you have in mind could be like a starting point to move off of here when it comes to money. But when we have the Two of Wands coming ahead, it asks you to still be in the planning stages or still be in the sort of planning direction here when it comes to, the taking action rather than having something set in stone here. So based on this combination, I would more so say no than I would say yes. There's going to be something that you could plan off of, work off of, build off of. There's definitely that sort of direction that's coming forward here. But the Hierophant can come forward with number 5, which is changes. So your commitments could change, your values could change, or the routine and structure of things could change. So again, kind of a starting point, but not an end point. And when we have the idea of the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups be multiple different directions, right? Multiple different people's happiness coming together as to one. So maybe this is just the starting point of making something happen, but there's still other ways that things need to blend into one in order to get that final direction forward. I'd say maybe a good starting point, but not necessarily going to be directly what you make money from here. No. So let's go ahead and see if he is going to block. So I would say yes, but it's not going to be on your time. It's going to be on their time. And there may not be a lot of signs and signals until, boom, here it is, unblocked, right? You might not even know that they have unblocked you until a while after that they actually have. When we have the Seven of Swords coming forward, it talks about holding back and purposely holding back because it benefits them. The Magician talks about thinking for their desires, moving after their wants, taking actions for them. And so when we have this combination of for me on my own time, it basically says yes, but it's going to be when it works for them. It's not going to be on your time frame. It's not going to be something that you have in any sort of control over, or there's really anything that you can do when it comes to moving forward. This is going to be something that as it works for them, it's going to be for them, Two of Pentacles again, you might not even notice once they do unblock you. It's just all of a sudden judgment. Here it is, right? Here it is right out in front of us. So based on this combination here, I would say yes, it does look like that they will unblock you, but it's not going to be something that you can really have any control over as to when it's going to come forward, and you might not even know that they do. So this could mean maybe even one to block you for an hour and then block you again, and then decide to, fully unblock you later on, right? There could even be that sort of energy coming forward as well. But yes, but on their timing, not necessarily on yours. So let us see. I'm going to connect with you again. So we have the Sun card coming forward, and the Sun is the absolute only card that I use to signify a yes to the question that is being asked. So this would say yes, it does look like they are going to connect with you again. We're even saying don't let go. So they don't want you to let go, they want you to hold on. Now, when we have this Wands coming forward again, it's going to be something that it's going to happen on their time frame. They're going to cause resistance here in terms of moving forward because they need to do what's best for them. And it might even feel heavy. It might even feel burdenous here. It might even feel difficult in certain aspects, being blocked and being in this place where you're kind of met with resistance instead of flow. But it is them trying to figure out what's best for them in terms of moving forward. They've asked for advice, asked for guidance on the connection. from the universe. So they may not even be talking to close people around them as to like what to do with this. They might be kind of leaving it in the hands of fate to decide what to do and how to move forward here when it comes to the energy between the two of you. But it seems like with the Sun card coming forward that they will connect with you again. We do have issues on both sides. So this is them saying it's not just one person here that's causing resistance or causing the time frame to be at. It's both parties involved. So this could say that maybe you need to be focusing on some things in your own life and they need to be focusing on some things in their own life to have the energy click into place. But they're kind of pointing the finger at both parties and saying, hey, both not where we need to be right now. So it's not just waiting on one person. We both need to work on some things in order to get the energy to be at the right place to have it into place. So I would say yes. But again, this is something that maybe needs to take its time. They're at a bit of a resistance point at instead of allowing to see things move forward. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. If you are interested in having a personal reading here today. We currently don't have anybody in the queue, so you can have your personal reading done right away if you'd like. temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. I also have a lot of free goodies up on my website. Go ahead and check it out. Daily affirmations and tarot cards for your zodiac sign are up and available for free on my website, so feel free to check that out. temperanceandsage.com. temperanceandsage.com if you are interested in having a personal reading here today. But again, these are paid personal readings. These are not free. These are not for the collective. You do have to pay if you are wanting to have a personal reading done here today. temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. We are on personal reading order number 89. 89, you'd like to know what are they will they be doing here next for the connection? Let us see. What will they be doing next for the connection? So it seems like they're very conflicted right now as to choosing what to do. It seems like with this Queen of Pentacles energy that they want to do something that's going to nurture the connection. So they want to do something that's going to make things feel like it is comfortable. They want to maybe make things feel like it can be nurtured. They want to make things feel like it can be maybe have some sort of flow, or there could be some sort of good energy and connection to come forward here. But they're at a place right now where they're saying, I don't really know what is the best thing to do. I feel very conflicted. 5 of Wands. Maybe they want to remove difficult energy between the two of you and get on the same page, find some sort of equal or ground, because they feel like with the Tower energy coming forward, that if they take certain actions, that all could collapse, or there could just be leading to more difficult energy, the two of you, instead of having flow come forward here. So right now, it seems like what they're going to do is try to create some sort of balanced energy, some sort of equal ground, rather than maybe trying to push things in the direction they want to have things move forward, or push things in the direction they want to go forward in. It seems like they're just trying to find some sort of equal ground, equal footing, where things feel we can manage it from here, maybe we can grow from here, or find a better point of moving forward from here. But they're saying that when it comes to this 5 of Wands, that there's a difference in what the two of you are wanting, and so it makes it really hard to take action when we're both not in a place of wanting the same thing. So it looks like their next action is just to kind of create some sort of neutral ground between the two of you. So we have the card, I Miss Your Touch, which I've been taking lately as like, I miss your energy. I miss feeling you around me. I miss you being around, right? There's that sort of idea that comes ahead here. So it seems like they are missing you, missing your energy, missing your touch, missing your connection. But they're at a place right now that says, I can't really do too much because we're looking for different things, or if in a different frame of mind. And all is try to create some sort of neutral ground between the two of us to get the best outcome and direct move forward from there. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceage.com. We are doing a live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceage.com for the live personal readings. We have personal reading order number 90. You'd like to know, how do they feel about you? Let us see. All right, so Ace of Wands, they definitely feel a sense of passion towards you and excitement and desire. And with this Eight of Cups, though, they do feel a longing for more. So this could be a fact of not overly feeling emotionally where they would like to be when it comes to you, feeling like they wish for something different, but passionately feeling connected towards you. The Chariot say that they do feel driven towards you here as well, so there's definitely a strong pull of energy towards you, but emotionally they're kind of feeling, I don't want to use the word disappointed, but emotionally feeling a bit of a downer here instead of feeling on the up when it comes to you. So this could feel lost. This could feel in a longing, in a desiring place for something more, but feeling like I don't know how to bring it forward. I don't know how to connect in certain ways. I don't even know the direction to go. So definitely feeling a strong passion and fire and driven, pulled energy towards you, but emotionally feeling a little bit distant or disappointed. Let us see what's going on here in the message cards. We have my feelings for you are growing. So Ace of Wands, Four of Wands coming forward with the Chariot. They definitely feel a strong passion for you. Let us see what else is going on here. We have I value our friendship. So this could say here as well that they value the energy here between the two of you. Four of Wands is a mirroring energy. So friendship is based off of shared values, shared interests, shared connection. So they are feeling the value of the ways that the two of you enjoy the same things or have some sort of similar mindsets or similar space of energy, as well as you make me a better person. So maybe ways that they are reflecting on themselves, what they need to shift and change and do allows them to be a better person. Maybe the way that they are kind of recognizing certain things about themselves and how they navigate the energy between the two of you makes them want to work on themselves in certain ways there as well. So that's what I would say. So let's go ahead here for personal reading order number 91. If anybody's interested in a personal reading here today, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. Let's go ahead here for personal reading order number 91. Why does he feel down about you? Let us see. All right, so with this Ace of Wands coming forward with the Death card, they do desire a change in some sort of way, but they could be feeling maybe a little bit of resistance to this change with this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, because these are very slow energies, where the Ace of Wands wants to make something happen quickly. So this could say that they're feeling down when it comes to you because maybe they need to work on themselves, care for themselves, and create this change fast enough. Maybe they are recognizing where you're wanting a really nurturing, caring environment and they can only bring forward the passion, and that makes things feel a little bit disappointing. It just seems like there's a difference in terms of what's happening versus what's needing to happen, or what we can bring forward versus what's needing to be brought forward. That kind of brings in the sense of resistance. We can only bring forward wands right now, passion, lust, or a desire. But we're needing this caring, nurturing energy to come forward. So we can't fit the circle through the triangle hole type of thing. They're feeling down because what they can bring forward is what's not needed to bring forward, and what you're looking for is not what they're able to bring forward right now. It just kind of brings in a resistance energy like that, and that seems to be why they're feeling down. So So let's go ahead here with personal reading order number 92. If anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So let's 92, you'd like to know, will this X reach out to you? Let us see. So the moon is coming forward as the only card that I use to signify a no to the question that is being asked. And we do see it coming forward in a very specific way. We have the Hierophant, which talks about commitment. You've mentioned that they're in a commitment. We have this Nine of Pentacles talking about singlehood energy coming forward here right now. We have them in a commitment, you in your singlehood energy, and the Nine of Cups talks about our personal manifestations and desires. So right now, our wants are different. They're in a very structured, committed relationship. You are in your singlehood energy here right now, and that's why we're getting a no. You might see this switch around and change upon them leaving the commitment, but right now they are very much rooted in this commitment energy, and that's why we are seeing a no coming forward. Even though they are viewing you as this Nine of Pentacles, as somebody who is desirable, because they're in the space of the structure of the commitment, they are unable to come forward. We have the trust card coming ahead. This could say maybe they do want to break the trust of the commitment that they are already in. Could also say that they're asking for you to trust them here as well, right? The moon does talk about the unknown pathway ahead, so we cannot predict beyond them being in the commitment. Like what happens after they break the commitment, if the commitment ever breaks. We can't say that they won't reach out to you after that point, but while they are still in the commitment, it does not look like they are going to reach out to you. So that is what I would say. Let's go ahead here with personal reading order number 93. If anybody would like to have a personal order today, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings. Let me see. So did you trigger him to shift forward for the better, to grow? Let us see. So in certain ways, yes. The Hermit card does talk about the idea of personal growth. But when we do have the Eight of Swords come forward, it could just be an aspect of kind of getting caught up in their mind. And what it reminds me of is, you know you have to study for your school, and then your mom walks in and says, you know you have to study for your school, and you're like, I know, I'm studying for my school, doing that, right? It's kind of like getting caught up in something that maybe we were already doing, or, you know, like the Three of Wands talks about expansion, but towards nothing here. So there could be something about what you've said has not necessarily triggered them to shift towards the better growth. It's like they are already working on the growth, but maybe there could have been something that you reiterated that they were already focused on itself. We're looking out and trying to expand, but there's nothing there. And then we have this Hermit energy, which is already working on ourselves in certain aspects. So Eight of Swords, even though we meant well with this Queen of Cups, they're still getting something caught up in the words. It's like, I already know I should work myself. I already know I have these aspects here. Now I'm just kind of getting caught up on what you said, instead of just focusing on my personal growth here anyway. So I would say maybe you reiterated some of the things that they already needed to know, or they already did know. It's not like it overly did any sort of harm or anything like that, but I wouldn't say that you were the catalyst itself in terms of them going forward towards this growth. So let us go ahead and see. We have the I'm coming back around card, so they do want to connect. We also have don't let go, so don't let go coming forward here again. We have, I have something to tell you. So you do chit chat about something here. Could be why this Eight of Swords is getting caught up in the mind. Something that you've said is them still working on themselves. And the healing, maybe they want to talk about, hey, I already knew some of these things, or I was already thinking about some of these things. It's a part of my healing journey. I'm working on it, right? And then we also have radio silence. So radio silence and I have something to tell here kind of go hand in hand. The idea that we have something that we want to say or we're thinking about or we're kind of sitting on here in one way or another to talk about. But we're feeling the weight of silence. We're feeling the weight of having yet to be able to talk about it. So it seems like there's something that they want to chit chat about, something that they feel the desire to express, but they're feeling also maybe the need to kind of hold back instead of bring it forward here right now as they work on their healing, growing, and focusing on themselves. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. We currently don't have anybody in the queue. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings if you'd like to have a personal reading here today. Again, I also have a lot of free goodies up on my website as well. You can get a daily affirmation for your zodiac sign. You can get a daily tarot card as well for your zodiac sign. Feel free to check out all the free stuff on my website, temperanceandsage.com. But if you would like a personal reading, these are paid personal readings only, temperanceandsage.com. If you're interested in having a personal reading here today, these are paid personal readings only, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. If you are uncomfortable having a personal reading being done on the live, there are options to have a personal reading done in private as well. Check out the rest of my website. Temperanceandsage.com is the absolute only place that I do personal readings. So if you are interested in having a personal reading, check out temperanceandsage.com for any sort of personal reading. But we currently don't have anybody in the queue. So if you'd like to have a personal reading done here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for a personal reading. So these are paid personal readings, temperanceandsage.com, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings if you'd like to have a personal reading here today. But these are paid personal readings only. These are not free. temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and switch things for tomorrow. So if you are interested in having a personal reading done, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. You can go ahead and find the personal readings available on there. But that's what we've got going on here for today. Check out the website, temperanceandsage.com, for any sort of personal readings. Check out the other YouTube channels there as well. Okay, I can wait. Okay, I just didn't see anybody up on the website here for the last hot minute here, so I will go ahead and switch it over. So everybody will have the last 5 minutes here to order a personal reading. After that, I will go ahead and switch for tomorrow. So this is the last 5 minutes here to order a personal reading for this evening's live. All right, so this is the absolute last call. If anybody is wanting to have a personal reading here today, you do have to have it due by the time I am done this reading. Temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings if you are interested in having one here today. So let's go ahead here for 94. You'd like to know how they're feeling about you. Let us see. All right, so on one hand, we're feeling quite passionate here. We have the Page of Wands, Four of Wands, feeling a passion, feeling excitement, feeling a desire, this rush to want something new or rush to kind of push things forward into a new way. And then on the other side, we have a very strict, held back, weighted feeling. It's kind of like, part of me wants to take a leap of faith and feel connected and explore, and the other part of me realizes you have expectations of me and it makes me feel weighed down and it makes me feel kind of burdened, right? There's both sides of the coin that's coming here. On one side, they feel passionate about you. The other side, they feel like they're under some sort of microscope and kind of held back and feel weighted or feel pressure or feel responsibilities when it comes to you. We do have the Wands energy coming on both directions though, which can say that their passion for you is also kind of weighed down by this responsibility. I know if I want to make something happen, then I have to do it the way that you want it to, right? There's that kind of like weighed down energy that's come ahead here. So on one side, they do feel a passion and excitement and a desire towards you, but they also feel a very restricted kind of burdenous feeling here when it comes to you as well. So let's see if he will reach out to you. So they're very restricted. When it comes to the Tower, it does look like they will reach out, but it will be very unexpected and it come forward out of the blue. With the Eight of Swords, they are definitely feeling the weight of, you know, what are you going to say in me reaching out? What are you going to do with me reaching out? Seven of Wands, with battle am I going to be entering here? But they're still viewing you as somebody who's desirable with this number 9 of the Nine of Pentacles, that they do want to reach out. There is a space here though where they might be feeling a little bit more okay with being in their alone energy with this Nine of Pentacles, which can say that they are not in a rush to reach out. So I would say yes, it does look like they are going to reach out. It looks like it'll come forward out of the blue. So it's not something that you can kind of force to make happen in any sort of way. They are either feeling weighed down about something that you said or feeling weighed down by the expectations of what you will say with them coming forward. So we have mistakes were made. They're recognizing that maybe some things could be different when it comes to connecting, moving forward, or seeing the energy flow between the two of you in the past. Can't help falling for you. Nine of Pentacles comes forward here. We also saw that Four of Wands energy before. So there is definitely a passion that they do feel in connecting with you. And I'm grateful for your presence in my life, which means they do feel like you do add value to their life. There's just a really restrictive energy that comes forward with this style of combination, because it's like on one side of the table, I feel connected with you, but on the other side of the table, the expectations that you have or the idea in my head about what you're going to say brings forward a weight, heaviness at the same time. So it's like they're wanting to push forward, but they feel restricted. They're wanting to take action, but like their archetype of what you are in their mind is really like strict. It's very principle like that kind of makes them feel more restricted rather than free flowing and accepting in order to come forward. So that's what I would say. Alrighty, so we do have some people on the website. I can't see as to where everybody is on the website. I can only see that people are on the website. So I will give everybody a last hot second here to finish up if they are interested in a personal reading. TemperanceandSage.com. These are called the live personal readings if you're interested in having one here today. We currently don't have anybody in the queue, so feel free to check out the website, TemperanceandSage.com, for the live personal readings if you are interested in having a personal reading here today. Again, TemperanceandSage.com for the live personal readings if you would like to have one here today. No, whoops, I'm pushing. What was that? What did I do? Accidentally pushing the wrong buttons here. I have no idea what I just touched. Pushing a button and it's sending me to outer space here. Let me make sure that we are still live because I don't know what the heck I just pushed. Still here, awesome. I have no idea what I touched there. It just exited the live completely. I don't know. But this is the absolute last call here for today. If anybody is interested in having a personal reading done on the live, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. These are paid personal readings only. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. So again, these are paid personal readings. These are not free. These are not for the collective. If you are interested in having a personal reading here today, this is the absolute last call for a personal reading to be done on the live, temperanceandsage.com for live personal readings. But this is the absolute last call here right now to have a personal reading done on today's live. All right, so I'm going to assume, because I don't see any cards that are started, that whomever's on the live is looking at other, or on the website is looking at other things, and we will go ahead and switch over for tomorrow's live. So temperanceandsage.com, these are called the live personal readings. If you'd like to pre-order for tomorrow's live, there's options up, open, and available for that as well. If you are wanting a personal reading done in private, check out anything on the website that does not say the words live reading, and it'll be done in private instead. Make sure you check out the website for all the free goodies. I post new zodiac sign cards up on the website every single day, and new affirmations for each of the zodiac signs as well, and that's all free. Check it out, temperanceandsage.com. But if you'd like a personal reading, check the rest of the website, temperanceandsage.com, in order to purchase your personal reading. But thank you everybody for allowing me to do your readings on the live here tonight. I really do appreciate it. Hope everybody has a lovely rest of their day, lovely rest of the week there as well. And I will see y'all another day. See you guys.